Good evening. I'm Hugo Mijares, principal of One Design Build, a boutique architecture and design firm studios in Miami. We are a boutique studio based in Miami with offices in Miami and Miami Beach. Our architecture is informed by the location, building program, and construction methods. Besides architecture, I have an obsession of finding old motorcycles, overhauling, restyling, and adding new technology, giving them a second life. That hands-on approach has somehow translated into my architecture work. We are also a design and research firm focused on cultivating collaborative design agency through interdisciplinary projects, with emphasis on exchange and communication across disciplines. Our work is driven by the principles of intelligence and beauty. What it means is that we design from furniture, motorcycles, booth, residential, multi-family, and now we're getting into institutional work. I'm going to show you in a rapid-fire presentation a few of the works that have been finished lately in the Miami area. This is the Gross Residence. We won the AIA Design Award for this house. This house has several components and new technologies. We're very into prefabricating our houses, not in the old-fashioned, but more into new technologies, using new approaches and new materials, zero site disturbance, and trying to bring the panels to the site and build our houses like they are Legos. This is the open plan. Most of our work, we've been lucky to work on waterfront properties, which give a very dramatic input and a very dramatic result. We work a lot with the elements. We are sustainable by the means of methods and by the means of constructing and designing the houses. There are a lot of work involved in these kind of setups because we have to work with 3D models, send it to the factory, check that every single panel fits, and then we build it on site like Legos. This is a series of 3 houses that we won several design awards as well. These are the Palm houses. Again, we are using the new technologies in construction. We brought what they call the spider to the site, and we built the whole shell in 6 days. Sustainability is a big part of our design process. We don't greenwash. We just believe that sustainability is the future, and it really informs the final design of our projects. So this is a series of tropical houses that we just finished, ranging from Fort Lauderdale to Miami Beach. And the house that we're focused on today is the Sabal Palm house. Sabal Palm house is a very interesting house because it's in a very unique setting. It's an enclave called Bay Point, and it was an old Sabal Palm plantation. This is a cluster of around 90 very exclusive properties. And what we did with this house, we wanted to create some memories. So we took from the old house that was from 1945. It has a previous remodeling in 1988. We took this house, we demolished, we reused all the concrete, and we use it for all the paving and for the foundations of this house. With a new bonding agent that you crush the concrete, you mix it up with a component, and biopolymer and you create the new concrete. In this house in particular, it was also another step of prefabrication because the regulations of the city and that particular enclave, it was so strict in terms of labor hours and the amount of day workers we can get on the site. We decided to go, again, prefab, but not in the old-fashioned way, but with modular panels that we control in the factory, and we bring it, we install it with the spider, and this house was done in a very incredible time. In terms of sustainability, we work with a couple of very interesting strategies here. One was heat pump energy, because at 30 feet underground, we found the hot areas. We set up the heat pump over there. So all the house, all the energy of the house is producing with heat pump technology. We also create some rain. In Miami, it rains a lot, so we create a rain catching system. That rain catching system and the gray waters are reused through a series of filters, and we use it for the water features and also for interior water features that in the end, they go out to the sprinkler systems of the house. So it's a whole cycle with the water. These are the interiors using the same material that I mentioned before. Note that the interior pond is the recycled water through the filtering system that is going to go out to the sprinkler system in a couple of days. It's a 2-day cycle. And Starmark residence, this is the latest residence we did. This was featured on the Venice Biennale. Also a lot of sustainable strategies on this house, passive strategies as well, like building location, heat pump heating, and solar panels. And this is the final house, the house in Fort Lauderdale. This is almost off-the-grid project. In the United States, you can go off the grid completely. You have to be somehow connected to the grid. This house produces more energy than what it spends. I'm Hugo Mijares. Thank you so much, and hope to see you in Miami.